Hey everybody, it's Ryan Liberty. In this video, I'm going to go over 100 changes that I would like to see when it comes to mental health. That is a lot of changes. Okay everybody, so before I get into my 100 changes that I'd like to see when it comes to mental health, this is a special video, and it's a special video because it is my 100th video. Exciting! So I've been doing this for a little bit under 5 months, and it's thanks to people like you who are watching this video that I've continued, because I am just kind of dipping my toes in the water when it comes to this whole crazy mental health psychology field. And it's a lot of information. There's a lot of different people with a lot of different situations out there, and it helps me a lot to know about you. So I really have to thank you, and especially give a thank you to my 150 or so subscribers that are out there, because you have supported me in the beginning of this journey, and I greatly appreciate that. And I hope that the people who are watching this will go ahead and subscribe, because I love hearing from everybody. You know, part of the mission of this channel is to humanize mental health, and I can only fulfill that mission if I learn about what everybody's situation is like. So I appreciate all of you for being in this community. Now that said, let's get into the 100 changes that I would like to see in mental health. I just gotta say though, that this is just from my perspective. It's not that if I left anything off the list here, I want to hear from you. I want to know what you think should be changed when it comes to mental health, because this is only the limited knowledge and the limited scope that I was able to come up with this list, and there are certainly more changes that need to be made than just what I could come up with before I shot this video. So I'm going to do these rapid fire. They're in no particular order. Number 1 is that I would like to learn more about mental health myself. Number 2 is that I want to see more mental health professionals, period. Number 3 is that I'd like to see more resources for abusers who want to change. Number 4 is that I'd like to see more understanding that people with narcissistic personality disorder can be self-aware. That's not a test. Number 5, I'd like to see more research into the effectiveness of teletherapy. Number 6, I'd like to see more legal protections for people that are LGBTQ+. Number 7, I'd like to see more discussion of sleep-wake disorders and parasomnia, specifically circadian rhythm sleep-wake disorder. Number 8, I'd like just like an increased awareness of how our body plays a role in our mental health. Number 9, I'd like to see more laws when it comes to emotional abuse. Number 10, I'd like some more public awareness of what emotional abuse is and how it affects our mental health. Number 11, I'd like to see more communication of mental health statistics with the public. Number 12, I'd like to see more people like you have personal mental health goals. Number 13, I'd like to see some more public awareness of binge eating disorder. Number 14, I'd like people to have an awareness that there are different levels of resiliency that we all have when it comes to trauma. Number 15, I'd like more resources to be available for the friends, family, and loved ones of people who have mental disorders. Number 16, I'd like greater understanding of the motivations behind why somebody abuses. Number 17, I'd like a better understanding of paraphilias and how they differ from paraphilic disorders. Number 18, I'd like more public outreach for parenting skills. Number 19, I'd like to see some more public education on what has been shown through research to make relationships work. Number 20, I'd like greater public awareness of the benefits of meditation. Number 21, I'd like to see more public awareness of what dissociation is. Number 22, I'd like to see some more research into the proposed caffeine use disorder. Number 23, I'd like to see some more research into the proposed persistent complex bereavement disorder. Number 24, I'd like to see some more mental health support for women who have just given birth. Number 25, I'd like to see people stop using the R word. Stop it. Number 26, I'd like to see greater insurance coverage for psychological services. Number 27, I'd like to see some greater understanding of the motivations behind self-injury. Number 28, I'd like to see some more public awareness of how to choose a therapist and then how to evaluate the treatment once you're in it. Number 29, I'd like to see an end to the myth that personalities are fixed. Number 30, I would like to see less use of condescending terms like evil to describe disordered people. Number 31, I'd like to see greater understanding of how culture impacts mental health. Number 32, I'd like to see some more awareness of high-functioning disorders. Number 33, of course, I would like to see some more research into emerging forms of therapy. Number 34, I'd like to see a more accurate portrayal of people with mental disorders when it comes to entertainment and the news media. Number 35, I'd like to see us move away from the categorical definition of personality disorders and move towards that trait-based definition of personality disorders that's proposed in Section 3 of the DSM. Number 36, in general, I would just like to see less focus on what people look like and more focus on what their mental health is like. Number 37, I'd like to see more companies offering psychological services and psychological help to their employees. Number 38, I'd like to see some more research into victim blaming and why people do it. Number 39, I'd like some greater awareness that child abuse is a great, important cause of psychological trauma. Number 40, I'd like to see less use of disorders as an identity, for example, I am bipolar, and more movement towards using it as a description of something that you are afflicted with, as in, I have bipolar disorder. Number 41, I'd like to see us stop stigmatizing medication. Number 42, I'd like to see some more brain research. Number 43, I would like to see more resources in society for victims of abuse. Number 44, I'd like to see some more affordable treatment centers. Number 45, I'd like to see less pop psychology articles. Number 46, please somebody do more research into the psychology behind social marginalization. Number 47, I'd like to see some more public awareness of the 25 maladaptive personality trait facets. Number 48, I'd like to see some greater awareness and then research into generational trauma. Number 49, I would love to see some more government funding of mental health programs and initiatives. Number 50, I would like to see less life coaches encroaching on the therapy space. Number 51, I'd like to see more resources for suicide prevention. Number 52, I'd like to see some more understanding of the link between emotions and how we experience them. Number 53, I'd like to see more public education on how to help victims of abuse. Number 54, I'd like to see less people talking about psychological issues who have not put in the time to learn about them. I see you. Number 55, I'd like to see some more specialized support groups. Number 56, I'd like to see less stigma when it comes to sexual dysfunction. Number 57, I'd like to see more mental health education in schools. Number 58, I'd like better public understanding of mental health terminology. Number 59, I'd like to see some more research put into the proposed internet gaming addiction. Number 60, I'd like to see some less stigma when it comes to paraphilic disorders. Number 61, I'd love for people to understand that everybody is affected by mental health problems. Number 62, I would like to see more therapists keeping check on their own mental health. Number 63, I'd like to see some more research into pedophilic disorder. Number 64, I'd like to see legalization of controlled substances that have been proven to be effective in treating or aiding in the treatment of mental disorders. Number 65, I'd like to see some more preventative measures spring up for neurocognitive disorders. Number 66, I'd like to see more discussion when it comes to sexual dysfunction. Number 67, I would like there to be more discussions between clients and therapists about how their therapy is going. Number 68, I'd like to see some greater public awareness of defense mechanisms and how we all use them. Number 69, I'd love to see improvements in the foster system. Number 70, I'd like to see some more research into disruptive impulse control and conduct disorders. Number 71, I'd like to see some more public awareness of the different treatments that are available for different disorders. Number 72, I'd like to see some more focus on discernment counseling. Number 73, I'd like to see a greater public understanding of gender dysphoria. Number 74, I'd like to see some more mental health resources for parents who are going through divorce. Number 75, please, I would like to see less use of disproven and outdated models and tools when it comes to psychology. Number 76, I'd like to see a better understanding of why personality disorders seem to be so comorbid. Number 77, I would like better rehabilitation programs for people who are incarcerated. Number 78, I would just like to see more celebration of diversity worldwide. Number 79, I'd like to see less stigma when it comes to expressing emotions, especially crying. Number 80, I would like to see a better understanding of how traumatic brain injuries affect us. Number 81, I would like to see less stigma when it comes to eating and feeding disorders that prevents people from getting very necessary treatment. Number Number 82, I would like to see greater teaching of interpersonal relationship skills. Number 83, I'd like to see more communication between the researchers and the public. Number 84, I'd like greater public education of what boundaries are and how we do them. Number 85, I would like to see more people doing at-home personal mental health assessments. Number 86, I'd like to see some more research done into the interpersonal dynamics between people who have mental disorders and people who may not. Number 87, I'd like to see some more adaptation of cross-cutting symptom measures when it comes to mental health professionals. Number 88, I would like to see some more public education when it comes to the grieving process. Number 89, I'd like to see some more research into the behavioral addictions such as sex addiction, shopping addiction, and exercise addiction. Number 90, I'd like to see more people who have mental health disorders coming forward and sharing their stories. Number 91, I'd like to see a greater understanding of pure OCD. Number 92, I'd like to see us move towards dimensional models of disorders. Number 93, I'd like to see some more public outreach on what manipulative tactics are and how to avoid them. Number 94, I'd like to see some more research when it comes to things like race, religion, sexual orientation, economic levels, all these different things and how they affect our mental health. Number 95, I'd like more public awareness of transgender terminology. Number 96, I'd like to see less people throwing around words that they don't know the meaning of. I see you too. Number 97, I'd like to see some more research into how marketers can stop using manipulative tactics into getting people to buy their products and more positive relational tactics. Number 98, I'd like to see some more treatment options for treatment-resistant depression. Number 99, I'd like to see more understanding of the precursors to mental health problems. Number 100, I would like to see more people saying, hey, me too. And a bonus 101, I would like to see more mental health YouTubers come join me. So that is my list of 100 changes that I would like to see when it comes to mental health. I would love to hear what changes you would like to see when it comes to mental health, because I know I did not capture everything here, and really you guys helped me to carry out my mission of humanizing mental health. So please leave a comment below on what you think, and thank you to everybody who has been here with me throughout this journey and as I go ahead and continue this journey forward here on YouTube. Thanks everyone. Do you give a about mental health? If you do, then I've got some free coloring pages I think you'll enjoy. Go ahead and click to get those. If you like this video, I have many more on YouTube. Subscribe to see the rest of them. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave those down below for the rest of the community and share with a friend. As always, I want to remind you that your life matters. Nobody can question your worth. However it is that you're feeling, whatever it is that you're going through, it's okay and you are loved. Thanks again for watching.